Hi, my name is Jerry. I am a energy healer. I practice energy medicine. I'm a Kundalini yoga instructor, a Reiki master, and I also do witchcraft, or as a lot of people might know it as natural healing, healing the mind, the body, the spirit, the whole 9 yards. So what I wanted to do today is I wanted to talk about tea. I very often feel that even in our society here in the US, we talk a lot about coffee. It says, America runs on coffee and all these other things. But I was having a lot of trouble with coffee. It was causing a lot of pain, I actually noticed, within my stomach. I believe this might have been just a process maybe through the liver, having too much bile secreted into it, what have you. But stopping coffee vastly helped me, and drinking an uptick in tea actually made me a lot healthier. So I wanted to talk about some of my favorite teas, and then I wanted to show you guys how I decide what tea I'm going to drink every day, because there's a lot out there. How are you supposed to figure this out? So number one, you'll notice that you're energetically drawn to something. So just kind of go out there, look at the teas, kind of pick up what you like. For me, it's a lot of kind of understanding what each tea does for my body and finding something that I need in each tea. So these I just picked up actually at Navy Pier when I was shopping with my mom. There was a woman out there that was selling these, as well as these amazing candles. I keep sniffing it. It's called Calm. Oh my gosh, I keep sniffing it. It smells so good. Okay, so back to the teas. So the great part I liked about these is that I didn't have to look up a lot of the information. A lot of times I have to cross-reference, look into my books, look online, and figure out what each of them do. But she included on the tea bags, which I love. So we'll walk through that. So this one is called, let me say it while I say it, ashwagandha tea. So this one is going to be great for thyroid gland, immunity, cognition, muscle mass, reduce stress, anxiety, depression, blood pressure, and swelling. I'm sorry, it was blood sugar, not blood pressure, blood sugar, swelling, memory, aging, and erectile dysfunction, insomnia, lowers blood pressure, and cholesterol. So this does a lot. So the next one I have is hops herb. So this one, wow, I love this one. So this one is great for insomnia, hot flashes, dryness, depression, anxiety, stress, blood pressure, blood circulation, hormonal, headaches, hair loss, dry scalp, skin inflammation. I use this a lot more than it looks like, but I use this. Again, you only are gonna need a little bit, so a lot of this is gonna go a long way. Okay, let's keep going down the line. These are just 6 of my favorites. This one is called mugwort. Sometimes I call it mugglewort. I don't know why. But mugwort, it relieves stress and headaches. It boosts energy, improves your sleep, blood circulation, liver, itchy skin, digestion, muscle aches, eases menstruation cramps. Reduces anxiety, depression, dream retention. So actually, that's one of the things. I'm not retaining my dreams for some reason. I can't wake up and remember them. So I've been drinking this a little bit more often to maybe help me with that. This will also help with weight loss support and immune care. So the mugwort tea is a fantastic tea to have on hand. Okay. The next one, I may absolutely mess up how this one is said or spelled. So if I do, please forgive me. I believe it's pronounced Sarah Padilla. This is naturally iron rich, which is one of the reasons that I picked this up. A lot of us women kind of have an iron deficiency. It's going to help with arthritis, pain, and inflammation. It improves liver function, headaches, hormonal balance, low libido. Ladies or gentlemen, if we're having any trouble with low libido, this is a great tea. Immune, it helps tumor growth, and also it's a great detoxifier. This one I actually included in the sway test, so you probably heard it. I think I called it Yellow Docket on that video. It's called Yellow Dock tea. It's amazing. It is a root tea. It helps the liver detoxification, immune care, hormonal balance, It's mineral rich in iron. It's great for skin care, regulates blood sugar, and decreases sugar cravings, and treats anemia and energy support. So I have actually tried to remove my sugar. I had no idea that sugar actually can cause depression. It can affect your central nervous system, and also it can affect your endocrine system. I mean, it's really honestly super important that we understand how much it is important of what we put in our bodies. But I picked this one up because I was having that liver issue I felt, and some hormonal balance, and also it's iron rich, and I'm telling you, it's been amazing since I've gotten it. The last one is valerian root. I love valerian root. I haven't opened this one, but I have had it before. It's an ancient time root. It's actually treated, it's used to treat insomnia, nervousness, trembling, headaches, and heart palpitations. Relax nerves for stress. It calms tensions in the nervous system. It's going to also ease anxiety, depression, trouble sleeping, restlessness, and anxiety. And it improves ADHD symptoms. And again, this is a great one for menopause, menstrual cramps, memory, and cognition function. So yeah, so there's a lot of great things in there, and I'm not really feeling too much of the heart palpitations or nervousness today. I'm feeling quite great. So I think what I'm actually going to select would be the yellow dock, but I'm gonna show you a really neat trick. I have now presented my brain, my subconscious brain, to all of these options, and I'm just gonna move these off to the side so you can see these. And this is actually, this is my black tea. My mother-in-law gives this to me from Kolkata, India, and it's amazing. I love this tea. It's so yummy, it's so amazing. So sometimes what I'll do, and I'm actually not gonna do it today because I already had my tea for today and I don't wanna be too ampy on caffeine, is I normally would add about a teaspoon of black tea in with the mixture if I'm trying to get a caffeinated blend, or I'll just do it flat. Okay, so let's go through it. There's a few things that you can do here. One, you can test the food. So you can sway test it. You can come up and just say, out of these 6 options, is this the one that you feel I energetically need at the moment? And you just, so this is neutral. Okay, not helping me very well today. So we'll just keep going down the line. Is this energetically balanced for my body? Okay, so hops, I'm actually getting yes on. Okay, mugwort, I'm getting a yes on. Ooh, okay, so I have 3 so far that's becoming a yes. Okay, so this is neutral. Okay, whoop, this one's backwards. So valerian root, I was right. I love valerian root tea, but it's not always gonna be great for your body. So you wanna make sure, again, even your tea is balanced for your body before you have it. Okay, so that leaves us with these 3. So what came up is hops herb, mugwort, and the Saraparia. I hope I'm saying that right. Okay, so I'm going to ask, is this supposed to be a combination tea? Should I, and I just picked up all 3 of them. In one serving, can I have all 3 of these teas? It's saying no. So let's try a combination. Let's do mugwort and Saraparia. Can I have this combination? Okay. So it's giving me a yes on that. It's giving me a yes on that. So essentially it looks like it definitely wants me to have the mugwort. So mugwort is going to be a yes. However, these 2 are also coming up for me. Is the Saraparia and the hops herb. So it's really just going to come down to what I think I need the most. And to be quite honest, I'm feeling a little bit of that inflammation. So I think I'm going to actually go with the Saraparia root tea. So all we have to do is just get our, so I like to use this thing. It doesn't keep the tea very hot, honestly. It's probably more of a decorative piece than anything, but I still really like it. So what you wanna do is you wanna take a bit of the mugwort. And actually it's funny, this is what I had this morning. So obviously I need more. Okay, so this is about a half a teaspoon. So I'm just gonna put a half a teaspoon in there. Here's the Saraparia. half a teaspoon. Boop. And I'm using a root tea. One thing I want to tell you guys about tea in general is you never want to steep black tea or any other kind of caffeinated tea more than 30 minutes. A few reasons as to why. One, if you are bringing the caffeine out of a leaf, the more you let it set, the more caffeinated it gets, and the more caffeine that it has, it can tend to upset your stomach. So you want to avoid an upset stomach by doing so. Another thing I'll tell you is that when you're working with root teas, you also want to kind of keep it down to about 2 to 5 minutes because the root teas are going to have a lot more punch to them. You can steep these teas a few times. So if you use this right now, we can put this aside and use it again later. Tea does have potency and a few uses. So there's a great way that you can do it. So for me, I just heated up some water in this handy dandy technological device that heats water. I could have done it on the stove, but for this, I wanted to make it easy. So you can heat up water on the stove, which would be a lot more natural. It would be fire element versus electricity element, right? There is no electricity element. So sometimes the vibration of things that we create as humans may be created a little bit lower. So fire is going to be your best option. But again, if you're in a rush, if you're in a pinch, sometimes these things are really great for conveniences. So I'm not going to knock it. All right, so that is essentially how I select my tea, and now I'm super excited to try it. I'm gonna let this steep for 2 to 5 minutes, and then my tea will be ready. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you pick up some selections or just go out there and see which ones you are drawn to, and then find out, what are they healing? It's going to be super informative. Your subconscious brain talks to you more than what you realize. By the things that you select, you are trying to tell yourself something. Even color, right? As you can see, I picked a very purple and very pink dress, which is normally not what I would wear. We have intuition, we have the heart chakra, there's green in here, again, and not a lot of heart chakra. There's some orange for sacral chakra. So I'm kind of just all over the board with the chakras today. I'm just dressing in all of them. So yeah, there's just such amazing things that you can find out from your own body and just the things that you select. So have fun with this.